Hi, I'm Sheila L. Haidt, world-class astrologer, tarot master, spellcaster, medium, and all-around magical being. And I'm here today to talk to you about this week's astrology. As we near the end of the year, the aspects of this week are few and very simple and very, very important to pay attention to. The first one is Tuesday. So Tuesday, two planets are in aspect to each other. One is the planet Venus, the planet of relationships, of healing, of money, the planet of balance, is making a square, an abrasive aspect to the planet Neptune. Neptune is many things. Neptune is spirituality. It is also illusion and deception, especially self-deception. It's illumination as well. And if we use the energies of any planets correctly, our lives really benefit from that. So in this case, Venus square Neptune, illusion, deception, illumination. Those are your choices. Avoid the trap of over-romanticizing a person or a situation, or even money matters, just because you want it to be so. Please do not, I'll say it again, please do not convince yourself that you can afford it, whatever it is, if your actual financial situation doesn't support your desire to spend. This is so important, and especially during this season. And please do ask, or rather, please do not insist. This is way important no matter what the season. Please do not insist that a relationship is stable, or even that you want it to be a relationship. Don't insist on that simply because that's what you want or the way you want it to be. That is classic Venus squared Neptune. A thing is what it is. Sometimes you may not like that, but it's better to deal with a thing as it is, as opposed to this illusion that misleads you. On Wednesday, we have the planet Venus again. Venus is very prominent during this week. And of course, relationships, love. Venus also rules value, especially self-value, are very important during this season. So Venus, romantic, fluid Venus, enters the sign of Capricorn. And so it's entering the sign of stability, of security, of responsibility. It's entering the sign of foundation. And it's asking you to please be practical. Practicality is the key. So practicality is the key during this time. And you need to take seriously practicality, foundation, structure, stability. You need to take that seriously. Whatever your goals are, and whatever you want to bring about, remember that focus and hard work do the trick. Not sitting there wishing it were so, that won't do it. That's a great start, but now you've got to put hard work into it. And what do I mean by hard work? You've got to get physical. You have to pick something up. You have to move something around. You can't just sit and hope for or wish that it, whatever it is, will just all of a sudden appear. So the most romantic thing you can do during this period of Venus in Capricorn does not sound very romantic at all. You can definitely be realistic. You can be objective. You can be structural. And you can be, in a sense, you can be frugal with your insistence that everything will just work out. Everything will just work out if you apply the right actions to whatever it is you want to bring about. And there's Thursday this week. Now, although there are no major aspects on Christmas Day, on Thursday, there are still some rules that apply. So they apply not only now, they apply now and beyond the Christmas season. And the Christmas season, interestingly enough, is the celebration of a literal immigrant family. Some of the most important things that we go by, or we claim to go by in our lives, are quotes from that grown-up immigrant baby. Do unto others what you would have them do unto you, and love one another as I have loved you. Please, please, please avoid the selective way of deciding or approaching how you're going to interpret these very clear statements. And whatever you do, don't allow a jaded ego to misrepresent, misinterpret, or misguide you and those instructions. This is a very emotional week, not just because of religion, but there's a whole lot of family stuff and history that's going to be involved in just being in this week, and perhaps in just getting through this week. Be gentle and kind to yourself. Own your boundaries. Don't give up your boundaries for peace or the sake of getting along, because you always get run over when you do that. And remember to love yourself as well as loving other people. Bye.